Alaikum, my people. Into this route today again. Forty-nine, 20, 82. 49, 20, 82. Salam alaikum, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are watching from, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you on TikTok. Can you guys give me some likes, some shares? Can you give me some likes, some shares? Can you give me some likes, some shares, guys? On TikTok. Thank you, Pretty. Pretty, thank you so much. Thank you, sister. Can you guys give me some likes, some shares? Can you get in some people? Thank you for tapping like. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Okay, let me start because I have so much work to do today. My topic is Islam is not for sale. Islam is not for the highest bidder. I got somebody was saying you don't want Inyamiri to be president, but you want Inyamiri to be Muslim. That now made me to know that what we are dealing with, the myopic mindset of people that we are dealing with is too deep. What is going on in Nigeria, it has nothing to do with religion. In Nigeria, we've had so many people that say that their religion is Islam, that they are Muslims. And we also have people that say that they are Christians. From the part that this guy is talking from, his governor is a Christian. His governor is his House of Representatives are Christians. Their senators are Christians. Those Christians that are governing them, what did they do for them? Those Christians that are representing them, what did they do for them? Same thing with the Muslims. The Muslim part has Muslim governors, Muslim House of Representatives, Muslim senators. What did they do for them? Nothing. They allowed the whole place to litter. They allowed the whole place to go down. And they are enjoying themselves. They are there enjoying themselves. It's not Islam that is ruling Nigeria. Like yesterday, we have Imam Surajuddin Ugunwan Soka. He told us a story of late Sheikh Gumi, late, not this present one, late, that went to UK and came back and told them that when he got to UK that he saw Islam, but he did not see Muslims. But when he came back to Nigeria, that he saw Muslims, but he did not see Islam. Islam is not the one in charge ruling Nigeria. Yesterday, I shared a video of a pastor that has built so much big church in Lagos, and now moved down to somewhere in Imo State where he built massive houses where people that come to worship live inside there. It's like, you know. And the man said that now what he wants to build now is a ministry for virgins, virgin ministry. All these people that have opportunity to make it right in Nigeria, they don't know God. In fact, they do not represent any religion. Because when you go to America, you go to UK, you go to Western world, you see what Christianity has done there. The people that are ruling you are not human. They are selfish. They have opportunity, like this pastor has opportunity, this particular pastor has opportunity to at least build somewhere that can create job, production. Our children are going to school. When they come out of school, there's no job, no employment. And this pastor has the opportunity to bring in something, go to China and bring in something, provide job for people. But he's only interested in hungry people keeping their virginity. You see? If you want to say, I'm not here today for long. If you want to talk, you can send me request. I don't mind today, even if you don't give flower. If you want to talk, send me request. But make sure you are coming to fall on the line of what I'm talking about. And I waited a video again of ablution and salat in Ifa. Ifa is a traditional worshippers. I got a video from Alagos platform where they found that religious book. That their religious book instruct them, they worship like, they do ablution, they do salat like the Muslims. So me, I believe that our forefathers that left all those things to the wrong hand, people that now started tying broom together, going to water to throw things, you know, creating chalk, putting it together, that our forefathers that left those things, that they worship only through God. I believe so. But people change it. Like what we see in the Bible, they went in there, they changed everything. Even in translation Quran now, we are seeing them important things that are not in the original. But thank God that the original is still there, that we have something to contest with. And this morning again, I shared a video of a revert, tattoo all over his body. And another revert again. She's not even covering her hair, but she's a revert. They are giving testimony how finding Islam has improved their life, how finding Islam, you know, when you find Islam, it's unmerited favor, it's a blessing. People that People that their heart is not open to see what we see us like we are crazy. We are not crazy. It's just that Allah, God the Creator, Chupo Kiko, Bangi, Josanobo, Rodumare gave us opportunity to see. And that those that are not seeing it is because their heart is closed. Their heart is closed, completely closed. When you look into the leadership of Nigeria, let me use Nigeria as a point of contact, or entire Africa. God is not in play. Humanity is not in play there. It's selfishness. It is very easy for people from Western world to know what Islam is. You see, if you are an African and you are not a Muslim and you discover Islam, thank God, Alhamdulillah, for you. Because for what is going on, there's no way you can discover God for what is going on. There's no way you can find that God. It's very easy. When you look into the internet and see the migration to Islamic religion, you are not discovering it because your heart is not open. You are not reverting, and you are fighting those that are reverted because your heart is not open. If your heart is not open, why not? You saw yesterday, Imam came here, and you heard him speak. In fact, I went back to Facebook to watch that. I watched that yesterday. It was playing like TV until I slept off. I was watching and replaying, watching and replaying. We have people that can make changes in Nigeria. Only that it's very hard for them to get to that position of making a difference. Can you imagine if somebody like Imam Surajuddin Ugwan Soka become president of Nigeria? Can you imagine if that kind of a man will become president of Nigeria, or even become a senator, or even become a governor? We have people like him in the system, but they are not. Chances of them getting to where they can walk is not there. So stop crying, because every election you collect 5,000, 10,000, and you keep voting. Stop crying. Islam is not for sale. It's not for the highest bidder. They will not give it to you so that your religion will become Muslim. No, they will not give it to you. Because in the first place, you do not have the system that will make those ones to come up. The kind of myopic mindedness that people are carrying about. When I see it, I say, Allah, how can this change? How can we get it right? How can everything be okay with Africa? You see them, before they get to that post, they are slim. Once you see them there, their stomach will start growing. Their skin will become fresher. Their clothing will change. It's selfishness that is in our system. Because it's still in our system that you are voting them in. Let your prayer be this type of imam, this kind of imam that came here yesterday. That people like that find their way to leadership, to the center stage. Those that are driving the religion are bringing to you what is fear. They bring to you pain. And they say that this is what Islam is. What they are giving you and what they are showing you that they want to propagate is pain. Serious pain. Fear and disappointment. That is what they are bringing to you. Once you are a black man, you are in Africa, start praying. You need to start praying. You need serious prayer. And you too, stand up being a better person. If somebody can come up to be crying for Christian president, do you think we've had in Nigeria Christian president? We have Muslim president, Christian vice. It's been going on like that. When the president is a Muslim and a vice president is a Christian, what did he do? When you go to his village, he did not build any hospital. He did not create job in his village. There's nothing to show for him being in that position. It's been going on like this. So it's not about religion. It's not about religion. It's about you praying for somebody that will show you that this is Constitution of Allah. Constitution of Allah is not cutting off somebody's hand. Constitution of Allah is not unaliving you with stone. I'm using fire to burn you. That's not Constitution of Allah. That is not Allah. So you need to keep praying. You need to keep praying. Keep praying. Keep praying. Sokoto boy, Arewa, hope you saw what is going on in Ekbuma. You must be out of your senses, Ekbuma, Sokoto boy, Arewa. You are one of the myopic-minded person I have ever seen on social media. This morning, are you listening to what I'm saying? Or before you hit my platform, you go and shayo, you drink, you are drunk. Are you listening to me? Did you listen to one word I said here this morning? If you come to my platform, try to listen to what I'm saying before you start throwing in your questions. Your mind is so myopic. You don't know anything. And with people like you, there's a lot of people like you that Nigeria will never get better. Because by the time you remove religion from the map, by the time you remove religion from what you are saying, you'll be able to understand what I'm doing here. You are such a dump. Garbage is better than you. Dustbin is better than your brain, what you are thinking about. I am here telling you something and you are asking me what is going on in Ekbuma. Is Ekbuma not part of Nigeria? First of all, you listen to my submission or you start pressing your hand. May Allah help you. May Allah help you. Okay. Yeah. Allah help you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother.
Thank you very much for picking me up. I have been coming to this live and I have been looking for similar opportunity, to get to, to see my opinion or give my submission. And especially in the last discuss you've had about hijab.
I'm not talking about hijab this morning. I'm not talking about hijab this morning.
Yes, I know.
No. I'm not talking about. I will not oblige you that. Please drop yourself. I'm not talking about hijab. Didi, good morning. Didi, good morning. I'm not talking about hijab this morning, please. I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I know the title for today, right? Islam is not for sale. I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Didi, please, can you mute yourself? Okay. Please don't mention hijab here now. Yeah. Okay. Abdul, we are listening. Islam is not for sale.
Yeah, actually, Yeah. I know the topic. I was just telling you, since that time I have been wanting to, to be here and give
Yeah,
submission. Not that
just
I'm
give me
trying
this.
to bring
Yeah, you
back
are
that
here this
topic.
morning. Give me the submission, please.
Yeah, so actually, just like you said, Islam is not for sale, but it depends on the context. Islam may be for sale, but not with monetary exchange, actually, because in Islam, we've been, admonished and advocated, to spread Islam as much as possible, as much as we can. That process, I think, is it evangelism, right? If I'm not mistaken. So, in this context, we can see actually Islam is for sale to anyone that is ready to, accept it.
Islam
So
is not
it can
for
be sold
sale.
to them, but not with
Islam is not
monetary.
for sale, Abdul. Islam is not for sale. And you, as a Muslim, what have you done in your community?
Okay. First of all, me as a Muslim, I'm living in a community that, Islam is not practiced itself, because I don't live in Nigeria, but I'm from Nigeria. Here where I am, like, people are
Where are you?
predominantly
Where are you?
non-religious.
Are
I'm
you
in China.
where are you?
I'm in China. But still,
Do you see Islam there?
despite that,
Do you see Islam
what?
there? Do you see Islam in China?
Of course, there are a lot of Muslims. We go to
No,
Friday
I'm not
mosque.
talking
We
about
meet with a
Muslim.
lot of
No,
Arab
yeah,
Muslims, Chinese Muslims.
Abdul, I'm not talking about Muslim. I'm talking about when you look at the way Chinese government had built factories, job creation, their people treating their people well. When you look at the facilities, good road, water running in the house where you are living, people not begging on the street, people not hungry, nobody is going to bed hungry. That is what Islam is. That is
That's
what
very
Islam
true.
is.
But honestly, yes, their leadership system, their governance is typical of that Islam, because Islam teaches honesty and fair
Yeah, in
treatment.
China they are practicing Islam, but there might be no Muslims or few Muslims.
Exactly.
So that's what we are saying.
They are
Islam,
practicing that.
that's what we are saying. Islam is not for sale and it's not for highest bidder. Islam is a total way of life that Allah God the Creator has created for us. Islam is a total way of life. It's not for sale, it's not for highest bidder. They cannot make you a president, a senator, a House of Representative so that you can be a Muslim. Islam is not for sale. In any way, in every corner you look at it, it's not for sale. You are in China. There has never been a time you got into your home, you don't have light and water. And when you are applying the street, there is no bump. Accident happen there is small. Road accident happening there is small. And you don't see children lining up begging for food. That is Islam. So that kind of thing is not for sale. It is having those that understand, those that have humanity in their hearts.
Yes, that's very true.
Yeah.
That's true. And again, I even like the point you made. I like the point you made that you say there have been, leaders from the same belief those people are complaining from. But how did they help them? For example, in Nigeria, we are presently having Muslim ticket, right? Muslim versus Muslim vice. But if people are trying to relate this to religion, how do these people that are Muslim in the presidential seat help us as Muslims? They don't help us anyway. So even this is an indication that, the system of governance in Nigeria is not religious based. It's something entirely different. They are all by themselves and for themselves, not for anyone and not even to some extent by anyone, because there are, there are some, allegations of misappropriation in even the electoral process. So actually, for someone to even see that, Igbo, like you said, some people are, spreading that Nyamiri cannot be president, but can be Muslim. For someone to even see this is even something very hilarious, because the Nyamiri that have been presidents, how did they help, the Nyamiri people?
And
The
there,
Hausa
and
of
there,
Fulani
and there,
people that have been presidents.
Inyamiri, where he's talking about, his governor is Inyamiri. Did his governor bring any factory? Did his governor
That
build
is
any
it.
hospital? Did his governor alleviate their suffering? His governor is a Christian.
Yes, and even now that Muslims are ruling Nigeria, both the president and the vice president, what difference will it make if it were a Christian that is ruling? I don't see any difference that it would have made, because I don't know any way Tinubu helped even like the Muslim community.
Yeah, Abdul, hold on. Freeman, let me open yours so that everybody can see what I want to say now. Hold on for me. Freeman said, "Can this fool stop calling Igbo Inyamiri?" Freeman, it was your brother that made a video and called himself Inyamiri. Freeman, go to my platform and you see your brother there calling himself Inyamiri. It was your brother that made video and said Inyamiri can be Muslim, but Inyamiri cannot be president. I want you to go to my platform and read it. And I don't want you to come to my platform again to call anybody fool. Don't do that again. Please, because if you do that, I'm going to take you out. You understand? What we are talking here, your pain is my pain. What I'm going through, I feel the way you feel. We are talking generally here. We are not doing any segregation here. Abdul is a Muslim. And look at what Abdul is saying. Abdul said now, we have Muslim president and we have vice president as they are all Muslims. Whom did they help? When you come to my platform, try to have an open heart so that your heart can be receptive to what we are doing. There's no segregation here. Abdul never said anything bad here. Go to my platform and see your brother call himself the Inyamiri. And I don't know why that should be a problem to you. We call Nigeria call the Hausas Aboki. Yoruba call Igbo. Yoruba call Igbo Ofemmanu. Igbo call Yoruba Igbo call Yoruba Ofemmanu. Yoruba, what do the Yoruba call Igbos? Yoruba call Igbos something. There is something also, there is nickname for the Igbos. It's not something that you take to get angry and you come here to start calling somebody a fool. Start from this moment, let your mind be receptive. My platform is general.
And Mama, again, you see, the impression they have about this Inyamuri is entirely contrary to what it is in reality. Like, the Southerners call the Hausa people Aboki. That is in a mockery manner, right? They are mocking us with this name. But we call the Igbo people Inyamiri, as a translation of the Igbo word.
Nyamiri. Inyamiri means Nyamiri, give me water. That's what it means.
Okay,
the meaning of Inyamiri is give me water.
We just call Inyamiri.
Yeah, Ofemmanu, hold on, Abdul. Ofemmanu means negative. Oh, Abdul, hold on. Ofemmanu that Igbo calls the Yorubas means people that they cook with so much oil. You understand? It's not something that somebody will come to the platform and get angry with. It's give me water. Free man. Inyamiri means give me water. Nyemmiri. So, because the Hausas could not pronounce Nyemmiri very well, they call Inyamiri. The meaning of Inyamiri means Nyemmiri, give me water. Nyemmiri. As the Ofe Mano that the Yorubas, that the Igbos call the Yorubas, means the people that cook with so much oil, the Ofe Mano. I will remember what the Yorubas call Igbo. It has escaped my mind now. So Abdul, just take Firman, please have an open heart when you come to my platform. Abdul, just use 1 minute, finish your submission. Let me go to somebody else.
Yeah, so actually this is all I have to say. Like in Nigeria, we are not even really suffering too. We've been thinking about these religious and tribal stuff, because whether it is Muslim or Christian, to some extent, Muslim presidents even treat Christians with more fairness than they do to their fellow Muslims, to seek validation. Just like Christians president.
Abdul, there's none of them that treat anybody differently. The Christian president.
No, let me cite some examples. For you, during Goodluck Jonathan regime, right? There have been, some allegations that, he did big project in the southern states more than he did in the northern states, right? More than he did in the southern states. Like in the north, during President Jonathan's regime, he did about 6 universities in the north. Out of these 6 universities he did in the north, I think he did about maybe 2 in his village, Otoke, is it Otoke, and 1 place in the south. So same thing now that the Muslim is ruling. You see that he is favoring in some ways, Christians more than he favors Muslims.
I don't know. Like Abdul, I don't know about that. Let's not go there. I don't know about that. Everybody, like from example, the fuel increase, and Muslims are buying the same pump price. Christians are buying the same pump price. The prices of food items increase. All of us are buying it. So I don't see anything that I would say that they are doing.
Anyone?
Yes. I don't see anything like that. Okay, Didi, good morning.
Good morning, everybody in the house.
Good morning, sir.
Right on, man. You are doing a good job, man.
Mashallah.
Daddy, I forgot to tell you, Osha, I just get married recently, man.
Yeah, I can see your picture. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it, man. Regarding to what you are saying, man, you see, most people don't understand. When we call up politics, some people just take it based on their own set of mind. I don't want to say much because we have one up in our home, here in my home. Even I don't mention, I'm a Ariwa. I'm Zulu by tribe. You see, in here my state, there's a person that just came recently, built some factories for the youth to benefit, and which we are among the people that are benefiting. And that's what I think you are saying here. And anytime we have the power, let's build something that youth will benefit under it. And that's what this man did. And today, all people are eyes on him. I cannot lie to you, man. When you come here, we youth are benefiting on that thing. That's why here, anybody you see here in our state, he likes the man. No matter how the allegation that they put on the man's name, people still love us. He did a very good job. He put in schools, companies, and all these people. They didn't select whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Christian. And if you check most of these factories, these Christian, and that's what we are doing every day. Let there be that. But people with the power, they will use it only for their self, not for we the youth. As the same what Abdul was saying here, he said they're favoring. No. In anything, there is no favor in any government, because you are buying fuel 10 naira and buying fuel 10 naira. You buy soap 15 naira and buy soap 50 naira. What we call favor is like maybe you are buying the soap at the rate of 5 naira and I'm buying it at the rate of 20 naira. Like they favor me more than you. But seriously, in this government we are now, we don't have religion on it. Everybody was practicing, he want to regain what he lost in terms of campaign. I can remember those days back, even though I know maybe I'm not there, but parents used to tell us that is community that we gather and look one responsible man that they know is very responsible, and they will call him, come, we will take you into power. They will be the one to buy the ticket to him and take him to that power. But now, people are buying the ticket by themselves. That is why they don't have that woman's sympathy. Their own is, okay, we have lost a lot and we have to bring it back. That's why mostly if you see a governor sometimes will do a first tenure. When they come to second tenure, he will not do better thing. Because that first tenure, he made it so that he will capture people's mind. And the man has already been captured. Second tenure, you know, like last campaign they do in our state, it's only one person, no contendant. Everybody that came, where is this person? You will just put, where is this person? You will just put. And later on, people come out anything this time around this man. Because what he has already buy that heart with that money that he spent. Now on this second tenure, you want to buy it again. Example, governor of Adamawa. Nobody can say that governor did not do a good job. Whether you are a Christian or you are a Muslim, everybody know that Pintri has tried. Because today, if you go to Adamawa, you know Pintri has done a very good job. But in some states are not like that, because we put that mind that there is no God in their hearts, because they are not doing it for God. They are doing it for their self. That's why you see, like recently, there's a man, they say he take his children over how many millions, he take them to school. When here, the youth are finding work. But if you check around now, you will see that's why in the north here, we have most Almajiri more than any state. And there's a child, if you see him, I swear to God, but you will even think that, how is this person like, is it a, sorry to call it, what do they call it? Is it somebody that they born and threw away, or he has a father? A child of 3 years old is doing Almajiri. 3 years old man. What did that child know? And they were asking that, did you know that, did your father know? He said yes. His father knows he is here. And the father did not care whether he eats or he don't eat, whether he is sick, he's not sick. He don't care. Because we don't have that, because they don't used to build that thing that will generate people to house work. The only thing they know is, okay, let's just empower ourselves so that even we gone today, our children have something to inherit. But if youth will call them to like, okay, please have the fear of that God. Religion is something that we practice against we and our God. And when we practice we and our God, religion is something that shows you humanity, human sympathy. We do good to those people so that tomorrow, those people will still come and do good for us. Like in my hometown, there's one man that when he's in power in the army and police, they generated people to enter police. I'm telling you, man, up to today, that man in his house, he did not like food. Because all those people that he helped, they used to come to his house and show a blessing. Because they enjoy what he did. He used to pack like, okay, come, I will help people. Come, I'll put you in work. Come, I'll put you in military. But today, everybody is, if you don't know anybody, even in Nigeria, you will not get work. Just the real, because they are not doing it because of God. They are doing it because of the power that it has, and they want, let them remain on that power. That is why anybody that tested power don't want to go out of the power. So I don't have much to say, but if these people will realize that all these things they are doing, there will be a reward tomorrow. And let's try and help the youth so that the youth will become something uniform. And everybody will benefit on it. Because almost countries that development, they know God and they serve God. Some of them are not even serving the God. And they are development because they have woman. They have that woman sympathy in their heart and they have humanity in their mind.
Thank you.
So if you can do that one, do good to people, and people will love you, and God will still love you, and still God will bless that thing, that remaining that remains in you. Because if the nation of God is even love. So I don't have much to say. The only thing I would just say that we should pray and ask God mercy on us and these people so that they will look unto us.
Thank you.
That's just what I want to say, man.
Thank you. Ade, good morning. Ade, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, madam.
Good
I
morning.
my brother, my sister.
Good morning.
May Almighty Allah continue to give us more life, more strength to be coming out. Thank you, madam. Amen. Amen. I think the problem that we are facing in Nigeria here is that, when we talk about religion in Nigeria here, most politicians, they don't follow the command of Almighty Allah. Most politicians. It's like everybody is finding his own way to be rich. It's different to, I want to go there and change people's lives. I'm seeing something I see small children roaming about. I want to go there and change their life. Like they don't have plan for the future of the children of tomorrow. They are just going there for their own, they want to make money. And most scholars, pastors, imam, they are doing it to find their own way to get money to survive. That's the problem we are facing. Nobody is doing anything for humanity or for God Almighty or for God command. Like something that say, I'm doing what God said I should come and do in life, to be doing good, to be helping poor people, to look at my society and change people's life there. No. Everybody is fighting for his own pocket. If you have any governor that is not doing well in your state, ask him, are you not collecting the actual money you're supposed to be collecting from federal government? Ask the senator.
Okay, Ade went off. But Council Baguma, salam alaikum.
Salam, sister. Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam, brother.
A wonderful topic of humanity. I think we don't have to do a comparison like Brother Abdul was saying that this and this, but our platform is all about talking and showing people the right, because outside there are people who imitate and who listen to what we really say. This is all about humanity. But like Sister Jamjam always say that people are religious but not godly. So you see, the leaders are minding their own instead of minding people. So like Brother Didi said, that there is a day that they're going to be answerable to their Creator. That's what they should remember. That if here we say that these children who are doing al-majiri, the parents know these people are just religious, but they're not godly. Because if they don't mind about their children, you see, children moving on the street, the rain, sunshine, sun, pollution, and so forth, they don't mind. These people are religious, but not godly, which is very, very, very dangerous. So we encourage our leaders to mind their people, to be godly instead of being religious. Because being religious, someone will be putting on hijab, will cover their faces, will be putting on the thawb, will putting on the... You see, when they move on the street, they say, oh, this person is so religious, but not godly. Why? Not minding about the people. So for us in Islam, the principles, some of the principles of Islam is someone who the better amongst the community is the one who benefits the community. So we should be beneficial. We should be, if we are granted power, if we're granted any leadership, people should be minding about the community so that they be good to God and good to the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brother Council. Thank you so much. Thank you. We need humanity. We need those that has human feelings. That's what we are talking about. And I appeal to everybody that is coming on my platform, remove religion from your mind. Because as you are coming to my platform, I'm not a religious person. I'm not a religious person, but I am keeping to the constitution of God that created us. That's what I'm distributing here. When you come to my platform, remove religion from your mind, because me, as you're talking to me, I'm not a religious person. But I said good morning.
Good morning, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
Wow, we are living in an unfortunate time. You know, in those days, we have morals. You know, in the cultures, there is moral and there is religious morals. But all those things are no more. You know, because even the people we expected morals from are not practicing it today. So what will you leave for the youth? The people that ruled Nigeria in the past, we can name them. Schools, missionary schools. So when they taught morals, as they taught our parents there, but when they got to government, they were the one that steal the most. They are the one that embezzled the most. That means there is a fault somewhere. Today, the politicians we have today, they are going there to make money. We shouldn't deceive ourselves. Somebody will say, I want to go into politics to make money. That's their intention. And they will look for all ways to remain in power. The money, constituency allowance thing they are giving them, they are not really using it to develop anything, especially the senators. The money, they keep it for the next election. They don't mind people suffering. Look at everywhere. They don't mind people suffering. Let me tell you a story. I have a friend, you know, he's from the north. You know, I trained him in my workplace. I have to train, he was an IT student. Later, he became employee. So I trained him. In his own state, he was telling me that there are two people, there is one man, two men. They were so honest. They got elected into the House of Assembly, the Senate also. Now, when they got, they said, we just look, 5 million newspaper allowance. The guy was screaming. The guy could not sleep because he was a religious person. He now called his colleague. See all this money entering our account. I didn't give them newspaper allowance, sitting allowance, clinical allowance. Millions. He said, this money that we are seeing, are we going to make heaven? The guy told him that, look, once you get here, forget about heaven. Once you get into bodies, forget that you make heaven. That I don't think they are going to make heaven or something. That's what he was telling. So those are the kind of money they see. And the people around them, they don't discuss about how to help the people. They don't discuss about how they are going to create job or help people to create job. The money they see mostly, because they are embezzled money, they don't want to invest here in Nigeria. They buy properties abroad. So you will not have trace of those money. And that's why the whole country is suffering. The people you see investing, you know, maybe state is helping them, they are the original businessmen. And another thing is that most of them, they hide the stolen money in the hands of these investors, big investors. They will go and hide their money there for money laundering and the rest. They will say they are doing business, stolen money. When they want to do projects, they get a lot of money. Leaving everything that we have now, no hospitals, no good schools, no good jobs. So what are we going to leave for the youth? We, our own generation, we were taught with some morals and fear of God a bit. But now I don't see it, the youths having it. They are doing Yahoo and the rest. And they must look for this money by all cost. All the youths, go to the majority of the youths. Some, they don't even want to complete school. They say they will just go and do Yahoo. So I pray for God for intervention, and I call on our people to have humanity at heart. Look at people, look at that you are going to face God, because today most of them behave as if there is no God. Majority of the people in power, they act as if there is no judgment day. Since when I was little, I used to say, people used to think that when they are talking to me, I say, look, people don't act as if there is judgment day or there is God. Or when they die, they will resurrect them. That's the mindset of most people. Most people believe that when they die, they are gone. So they should just do anything here. And when there is no fear for tomorrow, there is nothing that will, keep you to do what is right. Because you believe that anything you do now, you get away with it. That's why you see, you buy your fellow human being. That's why you remove the organ of your fellow human being for rituals or for sale. I will rest here so that others can talk, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Alaikum. Madam is back.
Ade, before you continue, there is one bake that is saying that is praying for me to find Jesus. Okay, those that has find Jesus in your community, what do they show? Did they show us the Jesus? You are praying for me to see Jesus. Those that see Jesus in Africa, those that are working with Jesus in Africa, what are they doing in their community? What can they show us to be Jesus so that we will know? Okay, they continue your submission.
Thank you, madam. This is a confusion they have put into people's mind. Instead of them to think about development, they have put religion on their heart. They don't even think about anything again. They don't think about way out. They have been programming them. In Africa, no, it's not ordinary programming with jazz, everything, because all the Babalawo is coming out that they are the ones that are doing it for them. You understand now? They are not tying them with ordinary eyes. They tie them with spiritual this thing. Now only God can free them. Don't blame. That's why I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Because all these scholars, everything that you see, most of them, they are looking for money. They want to be rich. You see some pastors, they will leave Islam, they will go and do pastor because they know that they cannot make money in Islam. You cannot buy Rolls Royce, you cannot buy private jets. You have to go and, the place that you tell them story and you make your money. You understand now? People should open their eyes. The first thing that you're supposed to be putting in our mind is development. Our development starts from the root, the children. If you don't, instead of them to program the children how to build something, they program religion in their mind. And those children will be shouting, hallelujah. They will be shouting in the school, anywhere. They don't program them to build something that can have impact in Nigeria. We say in way they build plane, build cars, build this thing. We they go there, go they buy them. But we never build anything. And we are seeing those small children in Nigeria here. They are building something, but nobody cares about them. The children that never go and learn from anybody, that they have the input genius in them, that God has put in them, that God used to favor us in Africa. But all the billionaires in Africa, they don't look their side to promote them and build what God has been giving to them to help us in Africa so that we can have our own thing here to be doing. I've seen many children on TikTok here, madam. Sometimes I cry. Young boys building this plane, building this thing in all these powerful places in international. What they used to fight now is drone. And small children, they are building this small plane where they fly all around. Just like drone. The same thing like drone. They cannot promote, all those children, all these billionaires, they're supposed to invite those children. Invite them in different kind of local government they are. They should pick them around. Pack them inside one motor, find very big. As they do all these, what are they looking? What they will put every man and boys inside one place. They should do them like that. That's what we want supposed to be looking. Not that you should be looking boys and girls kissing inside each other on DSTV. We want to be seeing all these juniors, how they can build something. I will be voting for them. The best one that can build more than the others. But they will be showing something rubbish that will not have impact in us. And they will be giving them a lot of millions of naira. That's what they want us to be doing. They don't want us to build us, they don't want us to build anything. So that we will be beggar. We will go and be begging for international to help us every day. Instead of us we should build our own genius that you have here. You see these children, they are building cars, they are building planes, they build marua, they build machine, but there's no rich people to carry them along so that they can have their dream can come true. You know, when government wants to do budget, they should do that budget separately. For young genius in Nigeria have to have impact in them. They should do the budget separately. And they should build a very big warehouse for them with house. They should just put them there. They should just be doing something and doing it until they get it. And put it out there and launch it for the whole world to see. So that we too will have name in the world that you are building something. They should do their budget separately. Let me tell you something, madam. Something that we don't know. We human being. When you see a children building something that you don't learn about, that's a gift from Almighty God to us. It's a gift. God gave us a gift in our country. It's a gift, but we don't receive the gift because we are a selfish human being. We don't receive the gift. We turn eyes away because we are billionaires. We have made money. Our children is looking. They are okay. And those billionaires, there's none of your children can build anything. They will come tomorrow again. They will come and sit in the government and chop all our money. We are still going to be facing the same level. What make America as a power of the world today? Because they invite every genius in the whole world to their country and build them and use them for their country. That's why they are powerful today. Most of the things they have, they invite people from the whole world, they give them visa lottery. What you can do, say, me, I can build motor, yeah, come, they will give them visa, they will come to their country. They have the equipment in their country there. They have the budget for them in their country. There's a budget for them to build them. What you can build, they will build and they will sell for the whole world. They will make their money times 10, times 100. This is the time for our government to open their eyes and have budget for this genius because these children they are a gift from Almighty God to us in Nigeria to change our life, to change our country, not to be fighting about religion every day. I don't want Muslim, I don't want Christian, Jesus, Kinikon. Jesus have come and dropped his own message just for you to love each other. Muhammad have come to love each other. Build your nation. Have your culture. Help the widow. Help the children to have good life. That's what it is. A very simple message, all the message that bring to us. Very simple message, but we go extreme. I'll be fighting for that. We go beyond the Quran. We go and be fighting for rubbish that we're not supposed to be fighting for. There's something that you're supposed to be fighting for. We leave it behind. How to build our nation. So that we'll not be beggar. You'll not be begging them to sell our ammunition for us. They will not bring in 5 years. We are still sitting there. We don't build nothing. I think we should open our eyes. I know what to fight for now, not to be fighting for religion every day. They will do miracle, blah, 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 blah. Check that one. Now that one you'll be sitting. When your children don't have good life, children are roaming about on the street, they are doing Yahoo. They don't build anything. And there's many juniors among those children. Because they don't see any help. If you don't see any help, you do anyhow on the street. You do people, they rob people, we have a lot of violence around us. Because those children, they don't have good life. We don't care, we don't have budget for them in our nation. You're supposed to have budget for those children so that they can have good life. Madam, that's my own submission. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Franco, good morning.
Good morning, my sister. How you doing?
Are they fine?
I greet everybody. Adanle, I greet you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You know, uh, um, most of the problem that we are having in this planet Earth, I will always target religious problem. Yes. Because the world is beautiful and peaceful without religion. So when they started introducing these religious differences, that is when these problems of I'm more superior than you, I'm more superior than the other side started. So people like you. So now
You have to speak louder, Franco. You have to speak louder because there's noise coming from your background.
Oh, okay. In the aspect of our own side, being our own region, Igbo land, we all see how our people are being addicted to our belief. We so much believe in our tradition. So now, I still want to compliment you the way you practice your own Islam. I'm not against you being an Islamic person, no. But the problem I have with some people is for them to generalize it. Likewise, as I love what you said yesterday, I was watching one of your programs yesterday where we are giving them warning that they should stop using that name, Igbo Muslim, because there's nothing like that existing in Igbo land. And only that name can create problem, can create chaos in our land, which we don't want. So our land has been very peaceful for a very long time. No problem, no religious problem. So can you just imagine few people maybe from Soka practicing Islam? They are not telling it to as Igbo Muslim, making noise, trying to create unnecessary unrest in our land, which is not supposed to be like that. So even to the extent that we are seeing some news flying around the media that they are demanding for assistant governor, deputy governor. Can you just imagine? So, video that has never been
Franco, did you watch Imam Suraj Ugun Wansoka yesterday when he came here? He was on this.
I joined both of you that yesterday, but it's like he went off. I don't know if he was busy that yesterday.
Yes, are you following me so I can follow you? Then I will direct you where to go and listen to what he said. And listen to the whole program. It's 1 hour 55 minutes.
My sister, I will follow your account. I will follow your account, but I do watch your video every time.
Yeah, but you need to listen to what Imam said because Imam is from Nsoka. Everything you are complaining of here, that is what he complained of. And that is the reason why we came up to tell them that if they keep on writing Igbo Muslim, that we consider them traitors. We consider them people that want to bring trouble for us. So everything you are saying here, it's not the religion. You know why I'm interrupting you? I'm interrupting you now is that what we are talking about here today is not the religion, because those that are practicing Christianity, Muslim, they don't know God. They are religious people. They are not doing the things that God wants them to do. Like I don't know when you came. I talked with Abdul that is still sitting here. Abdul is in China. In China, you can see Islam, but you cannot see you cannot see Muslims there. But you can see Islam. You see the way they build their homes. That's what we are talking about here. I will want you to. I would like follow me so that I can talk with you and direct you where to go and find 1 minute, 1 hour 55 minutes. And I would like you to watch what Imam said. You know, a tree does not make a forest. If somebody like Imam Surajuddin Ugun Wansoka become president or senator, you will see Islam play. But just that a tree cannot make a forest. People like that, they don't have the capacity of getting to that center stage. Follow me. I would like to direct you where to go and find that
Mama, please, can I quickly respond to Franco?
No, wait.
regarding this matter.
Let Franco just wrap up. Then Mufaka will come. Then you can respond to what he said, please.
Okay.
So Franco, just use 1 minute. Follow me. I will show you, because Imam has been a Muslim. His father has been a Muslim. We have good Muslims a Muslim, a Christian can be a Muslim. A traditional worshipper can be a Muslim. A Muslim is somebody that is doing the things that God wants them to do. They want you to feel people that feel humanity, that feel pain, people that will be walking on the street and see all these children that are begging and trying to find solution. We have that people in our society, just that they are not at the center stage. They are not on the center stage. So, Franco, just use 30 seconds, close up so that another person can come in.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know, in conclusion to what let me just conclude so that other people can have say. In conclusion, I see the way our people, those are people in Nigeria, those the Yorubas, the way they practice their own religious thing, their own Islamic religious practices. I saw the way they practice it, and it was also in line the way you also practice your own. Okay, now moving back to the north, the way the north used to practice their own Islam is quite different with the way the West.
Franco, we don't want to criticize. Franco, we don't want to criticize any region here today. We don't want to criticize any region here today. I would like you to follow me, because I try to follow you here now so I don't miss you. I would want you to go and listen to what Imam said yesterday. He's one of the top Igbo Muslim. He's one of the top Igbo Muslim, and he's from Nsukka. You understand? We don't want to talk about how people practice their own. If at the end of the day, if every part of Nigeria is practicing good Islam, then one part is not practicing, the impact will not be, we cannot see it much. No part is practicing it.
I don't know. Do you know why I'm saying this? I have lived in an Arab country, so I know I've stayed there for a very long time. I know the way they do their things. In this particular state of a nation, Arab country, that's where Sharia is being implemented. You cannot even see a single Christian, not even a single person. Even we as the foreigners living in that country, you don't have that kind of audacity to say that you are a Christian. Talk like to say they won't go to church for we they born you So
there are Frank. It depends on where you are staying. There is a church in Arab world. It depends on where you are.
The church in Arab world are few.
Yeah, but there is. Not
even, and it's only meant for.
Franco, you don't need so much church. If one place you can be worshiping there.
Now, my problem is not. See, I'm not a religious type. I just love the way you.
Sorry, man. Sorry that I came in. Please, which country? Can you tell us, please?
You're asking me which country? Should I tell you the country?
Yeah.
Okay. I have been in Iran. I've been in Libya. These two countries I have been. You hardly before you can pronounce anything church. In even Libya.
There is churches in Iran. There is churches in Iran.
It's few. Not even.
Hold on now, Franco.
It depends on the population now.
So hold on, Franco.
No.
Franco, hold on, Franco. You are taking me out of my subject. I say follow me. Let me follow you and direct you where to go and listen to what Imam said yesterday, and that will give you all your. That will give you all your answers, please. Because you are taking us to a direction where we are not talking. If the churches are few, then attend to that one that is available. Thank you. Mufaka, good morning. Mufaka, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Walaikum salam, brother.
The last speaker commented on things that are not really accurate. For example, it's like he's saying Igbo Muslims are violent, or he put it in a way. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I've not seen anything that Igbo Muslims did that is offensive till now. It's just like a propaganda against them.
Yes, me too. I believe that it's a sponsored thing, and those that are helping them to do it don't know. That is the reason why I brought Imam, because Imam Surajuddin is one of the top Igbo Muslims.
They have seen that Islam is expanding in Igbo land, is growing, and they are not happy with that. So, and he mentioned about violence by religious people. If you check history, most violence were caused by people that didn't believe in God. Just check. And those violence that were done by religious people, it is not because of the religion. It's because of their mindset. And before religion came, for example, in Mecca, before Islam came, there were many brutalities that were done. Lots of slavery, killing, many wrong things, negative things. When Islam came, it abolished those things gradually. And I think it's not very different with Christianity, maybe. Because I know that in Calabar, when Christianity came, it stopped the burying alive of twins and other primitive things too. But I think that of Islam is more. And just imagine if there is no religion, what will happen? People will be doing very bad things. It's religion that is restraining people. Even me, the person talking. If there is no religion, I know that I may do bad things. So religion is very good. And he talked about Yoruba Muslims. Yes, Yoruba Muslims are more tolerant than the North, and it's a very good thing. Though the North now has improved a lot, and we are still improving. You know, in every region has its own good and bad sides. Thank God, the North is improving on this. And if you compare, some other regions too have religious intolerance. The way they speak in social media, you can see that. If you say you will not allow Islam to come to Igbo land, that one is even worse. It's even worse. It's even worse intolerance. So he talk about Arabian countries not allowing church. I'm not aware of that. Nobody is stopping anybody practicing his religion in Arabian countries. I'm not sure of that. I've not seen any Christian being punished because he practiced Christianity or anything like that. And the Iran is mentioned is not even one of the best in religious tolerance. Iran, that their number one enemy is Israel. The Jews living in Iran, they are very happy. In fact, Iran has the largest population of Jews outside Israel. And they are always happy. They are always commending the government because the government is supporting them. So I think we should do away with all this propaganda. It looks like even sponsored, as Chika Kati said.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks like a sponsored attack.
These days, recently, if any person that has small intelligence will understand that with the way some people are talking in social media, all this propaganda, many lies are made against Islam, particularly many lies. In some houses, in some social media chat group, they won't even allow you to talk. If you start responding with good sense, with something positive, they will not even allow you to talk. So that shows that it is even sponsored. Even some groups that pretend to be Islamic is a lie. They are not Islamic. We have to be very watchful of that. There are some groups that they pretend to be Islamic. If we enter, you start listening to them, you know that they are going in one direction. So let's be watchful of that. So, and somebody even told me there are some groups of atheists. They have organizations, atheists. They are sponsored to damage the image of religion and Islam particularly. And it looks so. I've entered many of the chat groups, I noticed. So, like for example, let me just give one example. There are many, but let me just give one. I entered one group. They are preaching. They said Islam grew only through violence. I said no. The country that has the largest population of Muslims, which is Indonesia, Muslims have never fought any conflict there. And Islam is the fastest growing religion everywhere, and it's not by any violence. Go to Europe, France, America, Islam is going very fast. Atheists are joining, scientists are joining, former priests, intelligent people, philosophers are joining. Who is forcing them to join? So let's do away with all this Islamophobic propaganda. It won't even help, because nothing can stop the growth of Islam, because nobody can stop a moving train. Nobody can slow down the growth. Islam from the beginning, from its birth in Mecca, it has been attacked from all angles in various ways since that time till today. But still it continues to grow defiantly, and it continues to be the fastest growing religion. Anybody with sense will know that this is from God. If it is man-made, it will have been crushed long time. So please, let's do more researches. Let's think well. Let's analyze and stop all this rubbish of Islamophobia. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Abdul, you want to say something before Thread will come on? Abdul?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Can you speak louder?
Actually,
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are in China. You're supposed to have a good network there.
Yeah, I was using earpiece before, so I now disconnected it.
Okay.
So actually, I just wanted to respond to Franco about these Igbo Muslims of the thing, and you also made it mention that it posed a threat, or is people that are using these Igbo Muslims are traitors in Igbo land, and I just want to dispute this fact actually, because wherever there are minority, wherever they try to identify themselves so that they will be seen, so that they will be known.
Yeah,
It's
Abdul, we don't want anybody coming on social media writing that, because we never see anybody, any Yoruba man, a Muslim, coming to social media to say a Yoruba Muslim. We do not want that. Don't encourage that. We have said we don't want it.
Do you know presently there are Hausa Christians, and they are boldly writing it everywhere you go on Facebook and whatever?
No, because they are ignorant. Abdul, hold on. Because they are ignorant. They don't know what we know. They are ignorant. Those set of people, they don't go to school. But in my place, we go to school. We are learned people. We think. If they are writing, it should not mean that we Igbo should be writing it. Okay, Thread, good morning. I don't want to argue this. We don't want it. We don't want anybody presenting themselves as Igbo Muslim. We don't want that. If the Fulanis are doing it, Fulanis, those people that are doing it, they don't go to school. They don't know what we know. We are not that ignorant. We don't want that. Thread.
I can understand you, Chika.
Good morning.
Abdul is making a good sense, but it's good to stop saying Igbo Muslim as a strategy.
Yes, we don't want it, because since I've been on this social media, nobody ever come and attack me until these people started coming out with Igbo this, Igbo that. They know I practice Islam. They know I'm a Muslim, but I never get the kind of attack that I get since they started coming out. I'm Igbo Muslim. Some of them are using it as their platform name. No, that's not okay. Imam was here yesterday, and we have said that anybody that is continuing with that name is a traitor to us. We will not stop them. We will not force them to stop, but we look at you as a traitor. That is it. If the Fulanis are doing it, go and listen to their English. Listen to them and see those that are doing it. We are civilized people. You understand? We go to school.
is not only Fulani thing, but wherever you go, the American Muslims refer themselves to as
Yeah, but
American
they never
Muslims,
use it. They never use it on social media as their profile. Abdul, as you write Abdul now, why don't you write Hausa Muslim? You use your name on social media. You are using your name on. Okay, I don't want to continue talking about that. Maybe you are the one sponsoring them.
Of Hausas are Muslims, of course.
Yeah, they are Muslim, but you come on social media. You don't use your name is Abdul. You did not write Abdul Hausa Muslim. Your name is Abdul. That's what we are talking about. Thread, can you unmute yourself?
Sorry, man.
There's a reason why she's saying that.
Good morning. She has given
I thought
me
you have
the
something to
platform.
say.
Abba,
I thought you have something to say. Thread, can you unmute yourself, please?
I am on mute. Can
Okay.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Good morning, Nukumai. I've been wanting to come up the stage and speak for a very long time, and thank you for giving me the mic. I would start speaking based on someone who have lived in the north for a very long time. Before I went to the north, before I went for north for Ewa Boy, for my uncle, I used to see everybody in the north as a terrorist or as a bad person due to what I have heard. Or see anyone who is a Muslim as a bad person until I went there and interacted with everybody there. And it's the opposite. In everywhere there is good person, there are bad people. I have business there. They buy from me, both Muslim and all sorts. Now, I want to say something what I have noticed while staying there, and also why Igbos seems Islamophobic towards Muslims. Yeah, when you come to Igbo land, there are other religions being practiced there, and no problem. But why are they hostile towards Islam? When you sit down and look at it, the number one reason comes from, number one, the war, the Biafran war, and the majority of people over the north are Muslims, and people mistake religion with politics. They combine them and use it as a weapon to attack people. So from that aside, and when you also watch news and you see other nations who are majority is Muslim, you see the kind of problem they have there. They're always fighting, and to be true, some are politics, some are religious. So people see that and they are afraid. People who have not moved out, and they think that everything about Islam is bad. The third one is also me. I'm also afraid of that. I think it's not a bad thing for someone to be afraid of something. What I noticed, anywhere Islam enters, especially in the north, is first they strip you of your culture. And Igbo people are people who take their culture very, very serious over anything. And that's why you see any Igbo Christian. He's not just an Igbo Christian, he's also a traditionalist, he's also a cultured person. But when you look at the North, everything they wear, everything they do is all about Arab culture. Which I don't know how they get to imbibe it.
Thread.
Let me finish.
No, I will let you finish. Thread. go to Facebook, Chikakatitu, and you see the program of yesterday. One of the biggest imam in Igbo land was here.
I know you. I know every one of
yes,
them.
Hold on. It's not, you might be listening, you don't get the point. You understand? God there, when you listen to him, then you don't need to be talking like you are talking now. If the Hausas want to do everything like Arab, that is their choice, and that is the culture they adapt. That is the reason why I'm telling you, whatever they do, I respect it. I'm not against what they do. I regretted being a Muslim, and I stood my ground that I must relate to my people. That this is me. There are certain things I see they do that I don't want to do. So I would like you also to go follow me so that I can get your WhatsApp number and specifically send you only that 1 hour, 55 minutes. If you are living in the northern part of Nigeria, you watch what they do and what they like and what they don't like, then you do it that way. If you cannot obey their way of life, then you live there. You come out, you go another place.
No, I'm not talking about...
No, but your submission is throwing me off board. I want to go. Ade, you still want to say something, Ade?
Mama, please, I would also like to have your WhatsApp number because there are things I want to send to you at least so you can see. So,
Abdul, let me follow you. Hold on, let me follow you also. But I don't want you to come and tell me that, because the way you are talking now, we are telling you that you are a Muslim and you came on social media, you answer your name. You did not say Hausa Muslim.
I don't follow me. I've already followed you.
I don't follow you, Frank. Sheikh, I'm following you now. You are not saying Hausa Muslim. Your name is Abdul, and on social media you put your name. There are some of them I don't know their name. I don't know what their name is. So if you now I'm following you, you come to my inbox. If I notice that your mind is not receptive to understand where I'm coming from, then I will unfollow again.
Okay, Mommy, can I ask a question before I go off?
Yes, please? Yes, brother.
Yeah, and it's for our own good. I'm not being aggressive or attacking. I also want you to understand me.
Ask me the question.
Okay, now, can someone be a Muslim and also be a traditionalist like most Igbo are with Christianity? Because I think that's why, especially Catholic, expanded very well in the East. Can someone be that and also be, because the reason why I'm asking this question, sorry ma'am, is when someone converts to Islam, he immediately removes his, changes his name.
That is the reason why, Thread, are you following? I followed you now, eh? That is the reason why I want to have your number so you listen to what Imam said. If you are a Muslim and you are a traditionalist that is not doing any bad thing, you are not worshiping any other God, but God that created us, you are good to go. Nobody is telling you not to do something in your culture or tradition. So far, you are not unaliving anybody. So far, you are not unaliving anybody. You are not doing anything wrong. That is the reason why. Send me your WhatsApp number. I will send you that message for you to go and listen. Listen, he explained everything. I didn't even know that he would go that far. It's like as he sat down, God was just talking through him. He's an Igbo imam. He's from our culture, but he's one of the top Muslims that the whole world knows him. He was here yesterday. You can be a traditionalist, but it's just that you don't go and worship another thing, like feel that it is, maybe they tie this thing for you and tell you every morning you drink hot drink. Then you pour it. You don't attribute, but you can do traditional things.
I don't know. I don't know, please, I have one question for you, please. Just one question. Please permit me one question, please.
Okay.
Now, I told you that I live in an Arab country before. Now, my question is that, why is it that mostly all these Muslim believers, whenever they are in their land, they pretend as if they don't smoke or they don't drink or they don't humanize. But whenever you see them in outside country, you'll be shocked. The type of life they're living.
That one is personal. That one
Thank
is
you,
personal
Thread. Thank you, Thread. You see, Frank. No, Frank, hold on. This is something.
Mama.
No, Frank, hold on. If you send me your WhatsApp number, me and you will discuss this thing privately. There's a lot of people like you had Mufaka. You had when Mufaka spoke. You heard what he said. There are a lot of people they say they are Muslims. They pretend in front of you, but at the back they are doing something different. That is personal life. You don't force anybody. You don't police people for their life. A Muslim is someone that believes wholeheartedly. Things you do.
Sorry, man, I want to ask a question.
Hold on, Nazed. A Muslim is somebody that wholeheartedly you believe in God that created you. Even if when you lock your door, you are still afraid of that God because you know that God is still watching you. Even if when nobody is there. You understand? People, their life is not yours. It's not your problem. When they say they don't drink, they go outside, they drink. If they feel like drinking, their body needs to drink, they drink. You know, it's not your problem. This is like me. Before I reverted to Islam, anytime I go for shopping, when I'm pushing my truck, you'll be hearing bottle doing kaka. You know, I select this. They say, this one just arrived. I'm buying. You know, I buy a lot of red wine. And I buy a lot of brandy, new brandy, fine, sweet, hot drinks. Then I buy white wine. As I'm preparing my lunch, a glass of red wine is sitting at the dining table. But right now, nobody stopped me from doing it. Nobody stopped me from doing it. It just, my body refused it. I challenged myself. I still have 2 bottles of wine in my house. For the past 4 years, it's still in my house. But when I pass there, it's like as if I'm looking at acid. As if I'm looking at something that when I eat it, it will give me problem. Nobody stopped me. Since I became a Muslim, it is me. It is a self-growth for me. I do things on my own. And fearing God. I did not stop drinking because they say don't drink is for your health. It's for your goodness and mercy. You understand? It's not if you drink that you are drinking. That if you drink, you are drinking for Allah. No, or for God that created you. No. They say you shouldn't drink. Like when before I reverted to Islam, I used to have very pain in my heart pain. I didn't know that what was causing that pain was my position. I was sleeping at night. Every night I slept on my left hand. And I was having this pain. Then when I reverted to Islam, somebody told me about the saying of the Prophet in the Hadith that sleep on your right hand. Then I started sleeping on my right hand. I did not drink any medicine. But that pain that heart pain stopped because all my life this is my right position. There's a lot you learn when you revert to Islam. A lot they say, don't sleep on your right, Prophet said, don't sleep on your left hand. If you sleep on your left hand, it's not going to unalive you. And you are not committing sin. But the Prophet said, sleep on your right hand for your own good, so that when you look at the makeup of the body, you put all the load on the heart. That is how some people end up with heart problem. Since I started this, I never one day say heart they pain me again. No. You understand? There's a lot of things a lot of things they say don't do, it's not that if you do them, you are committing sin. It's for your own good. There's a lot of benefit. Apart from 5 pillars of Islam, 6 articles of faith, there's a lot of teachings of the Prophet that is coming from the Hadith. That if you follow it, you will not go to hospital one day. You will not go to hospital one day. If you are following it, don't drink alcohol. You drink alcohol, it's damaging kidney, damaging sickness. Look at some people have factory in their house where they are producing champagne. Fake alcoholic. You are not committing sin. If you want to be drinking, you drink. A man that came here yesterday told me that a palm wine tapper reverted to Islam, and that's all he does to make money. He said, what do I do? They said, oh, you can continue what you are doing until you find a solution. Because that's all he knows, to go inside the bush, tap wine, that natural wine, which is even good for the body. He said he's a Muslim. That is the reason why both of you that are from my place, that I would want you to go and listen to him. If you listen to it, listen. I'm telling you, by the time you finish listening, your mind will change. Even me yesterday, he taught me some lessons. You understand? When some Christians come here to tell us that Quran chapter 9 verse 29, Quran chapter 5 verse 6, they say unenlightened people. I even have a list, almost 20 or 30 verses in the Bible, where the Bible is telling them to go and take over on our life, or destroy them, destroy their wife, take their virgins. You know, but yesterday, since he talked it, anybody that comes here to write that, now, I'm not going to refer them again. I can only tell them to go and read their Bible. I'm not going to be referring them to, because there's a lot of bad things that is written in the Bible there. If you want to drink, you can drink. But if you accept God, your life will change. There's a lot of things I eat as food. Sometimes I stay with my children, and when they were growing up, we were not eating pork meat. All in my family, we don't eat pork meat. So, when I stay with my children, I see them, they go and buy pork meat. They roast it, it's water, the oil is in yummy, yummy, yummy. They spice it. Everybody is cutting, eating. The children are cutting, eating. My son-in-law is eating. My daughter, all of them are eating. So what I did was, each time they finish eating, they put it in the fridge. Me, I will remove it from the fridge. I'll put it in the oven. After about 3 days, I brought the meat. I called my son-in-law. I called my daughter. I said, do you see? Can you imagine how your body is now? I had to introduce them to ginger and lemon to clean up their system. They said, don't eat, it's for your own benefit. Don't do this, it's for your own benefit. Like, for example, hijab. If I'm not tying this hijab, if I open my hair now, you might not, I just mat, it might not look fashionable. And number 2, I no longer put relaxer on my hair because they said that 90% of African women, because we have a very strong immune system, that are having cancer is caused by relaxer. So now I'm free from relaxer. All my hair are virgin hair. To the extent I'm not even going outside to make it to look dreadlocks or like that. I handle it at home. You understand? And every morning, I'm out here. Had it been I put myself in, I have to make up, I have to comb my hair, I have to put wig, I have to do it. It will be too much work for me, and I will not be able to be doing what I'm doing now. The only thing I change here is I change my clothes every morning. But my hair is just for me. I handle it. It's for my own good. I noticed that Me, whatever I wear, whatever lace, whatever stone, whatever anything I wear, covering my head this way, I notice that it's a better life because I've done it in the past. You go to salon, somebody's dragging your hair, somebody with hot comb, you know, your body, sometimes they squeeze it to be, I'm free from that. Islam is a total way of life. Everything that, especially when it comes to this hijab thing, when I look into the benefit, what I have benefited from covering my hair, you are not doing it for Allah. You are doing it it's for your goodness, for your own good. So, guys, I would like us to close for today, and we'll come back again tomorrow. I'll spend like I'll spend a long time. Let me greet Pure Heart. Let me greet Pure Heart. So, Threads and Frank, please do send me your WhatsApp number immediately. So when I finish now.
Assalamu alaikum, my sister.
Wa alaikum salam. We don't close. I just want to greet you. Can you lead us in?
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. I just want to appreciate everything you are doing. You are doing a very good job, and I hope and pray that people just try and listen to you. They should just try, maybe for 1 week, try and listen to, or try to do what the preaching that you are preaching, just for 1 week. They will see the difference immediately. So they don't need to practice Islam for 3 years before they know the impact of Islam. They can see the impact within just 1 week. I just hope they listen and do something about it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and before we say Surah Fatiha, Frank, all these people that are doing womanizing, there is a case, a woman is pregnant, and the husband went outside and having side chick. And that side chick now went to hospital to test. She's HIV positive. And because she felt she need to tell the wife, because she noticed that the wife of that man is pregnant, she went to the wife and told the wife, say, Madam, I'm your husband's child chick. We've been sleeping together, and I just went to hospital and noticed that I am HIV positive. You understand? The man could not stay. Like when you come to Igbo land, my father married a lot of wives, you know, and all those wives know that they are not going to be running outside, going to bring disease in the house. You understand? You are not going to run outside to go and bring disease, and the man will not be running outside. If you are pregnant, a woman is pregnant and tired, and the man is still out there vibing, wanting to sleep with a woman, there's another woman by the side for him. He will not go outside to bring sickness for you. During that, our father's time, we never had one day that any of them caught disease. There's any disease that any of them went outside and brought that. Our father brought disease for them. And during the monthly period, it is not a good thing. It's in the Quran that a woman is passing menstruation and you are still sleeping with her, because that is the only option you have. That is why you go to Quran. Allah said, marry one. If you can marry 4, but if you fear you cannot be just to all of them, just marry only one. You see, everything is laid down in the Quran. And all these things, when you think about it, it's not that the Quran said it. Because me, all the law and the order I see in Quran, I have sat back, and the teachings of the Prophet that I have seen, I've sat down and I'm practicing it, and it's helping me. Like this sleeping on left hand, 2 days ago I was thinking about it. I never feel pain in my heart again. Never feel one slight heart pain again. Islam helped me. Because I know some of my friends, some of them had heart problems. They went to India. They did not survive. And they went to India, they put pipe, they bypassing and all these things. And they came back. After some months, they died. Some of my friends, I know them. You understand? All this heart disease you see, when you compress the heart too much, that one thing I learned from the Prophet. Everything, everything Quran said don't do it.
It's not for Quran's
yes,
sake. It's for your own sake.
yes,
It's for our own
it is
sake.
not a law. It's a way of life that can lead you to live your life we are not going to be here forever, but for your life to look more easier and more simpler for you. So can we say Surah Fatiha? Frank and Thread, don't go away. Let's say prayer before you guys go.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Yeah, guys, before we close again, Franco, are you with us? You are showing us your background. Franco, why are you showing us your background?
Maybe it's on our.
Hello, ma. I want to ask.
Hold on. We continue that tomorrow. I remember something again. I want to say. In the hadith of the prophet, prophet instructed us when we are bathing, we should not piss. When we are bathing, we should not piss. As you are bathing, piss the hungry, you just piss, just bath, come out. You have contacted jam. You see some people, their fingernails is growing black. There is so much jam there. Those jams are being contacted with that piss you piss. Because as you piss, you might not be able to use water to clear that jam that follows the urine. Don't urinate when you are bathing. It's in the hadiths of the prophet. Before I used to do it, but since I came across that hadith, I stopped urinating I stop pissing, urinating when I'm bathing. Because that urinate, as you drop it, some jam will enter into your finger and start growing fungi. You understand? Everything that Quran says, it is for your own good. It's not punishment. When you sit down and practice it and look at it, everything the Quran mentioned, Prophet mentioned, when you start practicing it, you see that it's a good life for you. It is a good life for you. Okay, so I need to, Zed, we'll come back again tomorrow. Tomorrow not they finish.
And so.
Yes, go on. I just wanted to ask him a question.
No, don't ask him a question. He's following me now. I will get.
Maybe you will hear later. I will respond.
No, he won't hear because there is no recording. There's no recording here. Facebook is not on. There's no way he can hear.
I just wanted to ask about the character of those people. You lived in Iran. What is their character? Is there any good thing they do that is that we can copy?
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to ask.
Yeah, that will be tomorrow then.
Because I was only talking about church.
Yeah, that will be tomorrow. And we have we have ironed that out for him, and he listened. And we will see tomorrow again when we come back.
Inshallah.
Thank you guys for being with me
Inshallah.
today. Thank you for this wonderful podcast we have today. My Lord bless you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mama.
Yeah,
And
we'll come back again tomorrow.
talk to you again.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you, YouTubers. Thank you for being with me. I tried to stop those that are disturbing you guys for a while. I know some of them are still here. I will appreciate people that comes to the YouTube. When you come, you give any day we are talking, anything we are talking, you contribute to it because we are always talking about humanity. We are not talking about religion. We are talking about humanity. And you contribute through, but by the time you engage all the people on my platform with something I'm not discussing, it's like you came in to destabilize and destroy my topic. Thank you guys for being with me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.